What I've seen today, with such suffering and such high levels of malnutrition, but lives of being saved by the work that's being done, I think everybody who contributes should all be really proud of the work that they're helping make happen out here. And I think we should all be proud as well of the work that the British government's doing through the Department for International Development. The scale of the challenge is terrible, suffering is awful, but there's absolutely no doubt that the work that Islamic Relief and DFID is doing is saving lives and helping people in the most desperate of circumstances. Here we are in the 21st century, and yeah, this is happening, so it just really emphasises how important the aid work is. For anybody who thinks we can't afford it, they should just look at the young lives that are being saved here. And these people are hopeful for the future. They're hopeful that they can make progress in their lives, build their herds again. But they need, because of this terrible drought, they need help now. One is the 4-year-old little girl with her mother, who is being fed through a drip, and although she was painfully thin with her wrists just like twigs, the people who are looking after her saying that in a couple of weeks, just 3 or 4 weeks, she will be better and she'll be fine again. And that was so hopeful when you think that she was obviously had been near death from starvation. I think the other thing which is very heartrending is in the camp, the women who I met who've had to leave their homes in Somalia, who've had to walk for miles to get to the camp, a camp which is 80% women and children in the middle of nowhere, but them saying, if only there could be peace in Somalia, if only there could be the end of a conflict there, they want to go home. As a woman, I wanted to hear from you as women about your experience in the camp for you and your children. I would like to hear why you've come to the camp, why you have left your homes, and what it's like in the camp now.
We fled from our country because of war. They were from Somalia, especially Mogadishu. We are vulnerable mothers, and life is difficult for us.
I know that there are very many women and children in this camp, so I will make sure that the UK government understands the need for extra help for women and children in this camp. The aid that comes out here really makes a difference, but also there is a striking contrast of the situation, for example, in Ethiopia, where there has been investment in aid and helping people be more secure in their food supply, and although the drought has been terrible there, it hasn't caused famine. But where we haven't been able to get aid in, where we haven't been able to help people like in Somalia because of the conflict, that's what causes people to starve. So I think it really shows not only that aid works in the short and immediate term, but also it can work in the longer term.